I worked with Davis for a year now, and my revenue went from 100,000 a month to 300,000 a month. And on top of that, I'm also much happier as well. So I'm less stressed, more happy. So I actually have two businesses now. I was able to start a second business with the time that I have. So my first business is still going steady. It's amazing. It's pretty much fully automated. And my second business is already doing about 30 to 50K per month. And I just started it like basically 3 or 4 months ago. So I couldn't be happier with it. My name is Hummus, and I have like a pretty large YouTube channel where I help people get remote jobs. And I serve kind of a wide variety of different remote jobs. So typically I do work with people who are either getting their first job, or maybe they have a job, but they're not very happy with it. So they might even be making up to 6 figures, but they just want to get a remote job because they really like that aspect of working remote. And so I started the channel just because I wanted to kind of help other Americans that are thinking about going through the college system or have already gone through the college system get the most out of it with the least amount of time, effort, and money. When I first met Davis at DCBKK, first of all, Davis was like just super outgoing and just friendly and helpful. And it was just like, I was just like shocked at how amazing it was to meet him and work with him, as well as some of his friends. And yeah, basically I was doing about 100,000 a month or so. I was doing about 6 figures a month. You know, I was really happy with the revenue, but my big issues were actually operational issues. So I was spending way too much time working in the business and not on the business. And I was spending way too much time kind of just doing a lot of the groundwork, doing a lot of the quality control stuff, just the day-to-day operations. And that was kind of the situation I was in. I would say that my business was definitely stressing me out. I was definitely happy with the revenue, but it was stressing me out a lot. And I wasn't, completely happy with my lifestyle. The lifestyle that I had, I was just, too busy, just putting out fires all day long. I was reactive instead of proactive. And that's kind of the situation I was in at the time. And I was really searching for a solution to that. And that's when I met Davis. You're great at asking questions, and that's something that I look for in like interviews, for instance. That usually the quality of the questions that the person asks tells a lot about the person, because you ask the right questions, you'll get the right answers. It's kind of like in programming, they say garbage in, garbage out. GIGO. Whatever you put in, you're probably going to get out. And it's the same thing with like using AI, for instance. If you put really good prompts in, you're going to get really good results. And you just ask really great questions about you. You're also very friendly, easy to talk to, but also at the same time, extremely logical. And I worked with Davis for a year now, and my revenue went from 100,000 a month to 300,000 a month. My goal was actually to get to 300,000 a month, but it was kind of a little bit of a stretch goal. I was actually more focused kind of on the lifestyle side of things and the operations side of things. And after working with Davis, we implemented the right solutions, took the right strategy, and my operations issues are basically non-existent now. Like it's just completely taken care of. And so I'm no longer having to constantly work in the business. I'm working on the business. And on top of that, I'm also much happier as well. So I'm less stressed, more happy, and it's just amazing. And I'm able to kind of just focus on what I want to focus on now. And my first business, I actually have two businesses now. I was able to start a second business with the time that I have. So my first business is still going steady. It's amazing. It's pretty much fully automated, but I only have to spend 4 hours a week to maintain that business. Now, do I spend more time? Yeah, because I actually enjoy it. But I only have to spend 4 hours a week to maintain that business. Every single other step of the process is taken care of for me by other people with a really great system and a really great process. And my second business is already doing about 30 to 50K per month. So it's more of a passion business. And it's something that I can see myself doing for the next 30 years. And I just started it like basically 3 or 4 months ago. So I couldn't be happier with it. Of course, I still have goals, and I still have new things on the horizon that I want to do and other problems to solve. But overall, it's just like, it's been an amazing experience working with Davis. So my main YouTube channel, I would say like a big goal this year is getting it to 1 million subscribers. And on the pace I'm at right now, I will be hitting 1 million subscribers by the end of the year at the latest, probably like more like August or so. It's more important for my team because we've been working really hard on it, and we all just want to like have that plaque, basically. It's a little bit of a vanity metric, but my team and I are really excited about it. And then my next goals in terms of revenue, just, keep growing both of my businesses. The first business is, I'd say it's a little more just kind of automated. I don't necessarily want to grow it as much. I just kind of want to maintain it. And then my second business, my goal is to get that to 500,000 a month. I think I'll probably be able to do that by the end of the year. And then obviously, just in terms of like personal goals, just continue to maintain a nice lifestyle. My girlfriend and I, we travel, going to like a bunch of different countries this year. I think we're gonna probably go to like eight different countries this year or something like that. So yeah, we travel a lot. We have a great lifestyle, and want to maintain that. And don't want to get in another situation where I'm always having to put fires out constantly just to maintain something. And I know I'm very confident that as I scale the business, I'll be prepared for that because of what Davis has taught me. Absolutely, I would 100% recommend other coaches work with you. It's like scaling, obviously even just the acquisition, like you're really good when it comes to client acquisition, the operations side of things, scaling things, making your business serve you rather than the other way around, where you're just like constantly having to put out fires, helping with hiring. I mean, you're amazing. Like your hiring protocol is just incredible. Absolutely total game changer for the way that I hire people. Absolute 100%. I would recommend working with Davis 100% for sure. Davis has an amazing network as well. So if there's anything that like is outside of the scope of what like Davis teaches, he's going to be able to point you in the right direction, right? He knows somebody. Like any problem you could possibly have, he knows somebody who's like an expert on solving that problem. So like even outside of the scope of what Davis teaches, like if you need any other help, like it's absolutely like just completely like resourceful and just amazing in terms of like all the opportunities that you're probably going to run into in the future. And Davis is going to be able to point you in the right direction.